If you're the kind of person who zones out halfway through a long textbook chapter, or if you've ever wondered what really sets humans apart from every other creature on Earth, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a story that's not just about science. It's about the very code that makes you, well, you. And don't worry, you won't need a PhD to follow along. Because hidden inside your DNA, among billions of letters, is a tiny code that's been quietly shaping the way you think, learn, and create. This isn't just any piece of genetic information. It's a microscopic powerhouse, a stretch of DNA so small you could fit it on a sticky note, but so mighty it may have changed the course of human history. Imagine your entire genome as a gigantic library, one so vast it would take you thousands of years to read every book. Each book is a gene, each page a set of instructions, and every single letter matters. But here's the twist. Sometimes it's not the thickest book or the longest chapter that makes the biggest difference. Sometimes it's a single, perfectly crafted sentence that changes everything. Recently, scientists made a jaw-dropping discovery. They found a tiny sentence in our DNA, just 442 letters long. To put that in perspective, your average novel has millions of letters. It's barely a blip. But this blip may have been the secret ingredient that supercharged the human brain, giving us the edge over every other species on the planet. Think about it. 442 letters is less than half the length of a single tweet. In a world where we're used to scrolling past endless walls of text, it's wild to think that something so short could have such a massive impact. So how does this tiny code actually work its magic? Picture your brain as a bustling city, with billions of neurons acting like skyscrapers, roads, and power lines. During development, this little stretch of DNA acts like a master architect, tweaking the blueprints, deciding which connections get built, and how strong they'll be. It's like an upgrade button for your brain, making sure the wiring is just right for complex thought, creativity, and learning. This code is the hidden force behind your ability to solve puzzles, invent new things, and even appreciate a good meme. It's the reason you can brainstorm wild ideas, laugh at clever jokes, and come up with solutions nobody else has thought of. In a way, it's the secret sauce behind everything that makes us human. Our curiosity, our creativity, and our endless drive to understand the world. When you see neurons firing in your brain, lighting up like a city at night, you're witnessing this code in action. Every thought, every memory, every aha moment is shaped by the way this tiny DNA sequence orchestrates the growth and connection of your brain cells. But how did scientists even find something so small in the vast ocean of our DNA? The answer lies in a bit of scientific detective work. Researchers compared the DNA of humans with that of our closest primate relatives, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. They were searching for the tiny differences, the genetic fine print that sets us apart. And there it was, a sequence that had changed dramatically over millions of years, evolving in humans while staying almost the same in other primates. It's like finding a single crucial sentence that's been edited and refined over countless generations until it finally unlocked something extraordinary. This discovery didn't just happen overnight. It took years of painstaking research, advanced technology, and a lot of late nights in the lab. But the payoff is huge. We now have a window into the very code that may have made us who we are. So why does this matter? Why should you care about a tiny stretch of DNA buried deep in your genome? Understanding this code could revolutionize the way we treat brain disorders like autism, schizophrenia, and Alzheimer's. If we can figure out how this sequence shapes brain development, we might be able to design new therapies or even prevent certain conditions before they start. But that's not all. This knowledge could also help us build smarter artificial intelligence by mimicking the way our brains grow and connect. Or, on a lighter note, it might just explain why you're able to binge-watch documentaries until 2 a.m., invent new dance moves in your living room, or come up with a brilliant idea while hanging out with friends. The same code that helped our ancestors make tools and paint on cave walls is still at work today, helping you learn, create, and connect in ways they could never have imagined. So the next time you have a eureka moment, or you find yourself lost in thought, remember? Your brain's superpowers might just come from 442 tiny letters, hidden deep in your DNA. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest things can have the biggest impact. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the mind, and you want to keep exploring the secrets of what makes us human, make sure to subscribe. We've got more mind-blowing science coming your way every week, because the story of you is just getting started.